Hey guys, I'm going to show you more about my personal assistant, Victoria, which is much like Siri except more customizable and everything. Right now I'm at my launcher, my home screen, which is called SS Launcher, and I've customized it to make it as minimal as possible, kind of. Um, Through this I can tap Victoria, and then it'll pop it up. This is going to be available for download maybe a couple weeks after I put this video up online, so I'll update you guys with the link. Last time I had this video in November 2013, about 4 months ago from the time of recording this. So a few things have changed since then. I'm still going to go over the basic features of what it does in case you haven't seen the older videos, but I encourage you to check it out. So you can type in things to it like hello or whatever, and then it'll respond accordingly. That was true in the past, but now what you can do is calculations. Like, it can do modules or whatever, or like divided by 4. So it does those calculations really quick and easy. Then if you're doing other things, it can do certain functions like turn Bluetooth on. You can type anything in you want, but you can also speak it, which is the preferred way of doing it.
Bluetooth is on.
Turn Bluetooth off, please.
Bluetooth is off.
How's your day?
My day is amazing. What about your day?
Pretty good.
Excellent.
What's another new thing that's changed since the other version is now if you don't know something, instead of being like, huh? Then and acting all confused and making you talk again, it'll show up in a little window. Like, hard to do this through the camera. How do I bake a cake? Then it'll check Wolfram Alpha, it'll check Yahoo Answers, and Cha-Cha. And then if it finds an answer from any one of those, then
Follow the recipe for the cake you are baking. Mix ingredients very well. Pour into cake pan and put in oven at temp in recipe.
So it'll do that. A couple other quick things that have changed or improved since the last version. How's the weather in Miami, Florida? You can ask for United States-based cities, and
Let's check.
then it'll check that accordingly.
Right now there is fair and 67 degrees. It's not bad out. Winds are at 7 miles per hour from the northeast.
It's 32 here,
Today
so
will be
I'm
mostly
jealous.
clear and 72. Tonight will be 63, then mostly sunny and 77 tomorrow.
Let me just show you the interface changes, how that looks. Each time you open it, you get sometimes it's a tip, sometimes it's like a greeting. It sometimes says good evening or good morning. I changed my name in another version of the video before it cut me off that you can change your name, so I changed it to Your Royal Highness, but my name is Tyler.
So I should call you Tyler?
Yes.
Got it.
You can also change that in the setup screen. So like if I go to the menu here and setup, you can edit that like capital T. Then another great thing that I've added, you can turn off auto reply, turn it on and off, which this is what it does. I'm going to let you pause that or whatever and read it if you want. Then you can go ahead and edit your location settings manually, which gives you a few more options for the weather or whatever. Then this menu thing is really neat, where now you can click menu from any screen that you're on. Let me do news. Then back to menu, do weather, click weather. Why isn't weather clicking? There it goes. Don't know why I did that. But it'll show the 7-day outlook based on, you can pull that image from anywhere you want in the code. Then if you're in the United States, again, you get this nice little 10-day or 7-day forecast. I'm trying to update the weather thing to where people from outside of the United States can use it a lot better instead of just searching Wolfram Alpha for the local weather. But so far I haven't found an efficient way to do that yet. What else is new? Now if you say something like population of China, shows what you said. That way you can click the mic if you want to and revise it, just in case I didn't get it. And then it searches Wolfram Alpha.
1.36 billion people. World rank. First. 2013 estimate.
And it lets you know that. I've added a few other neat little things that, it's just the little things that make the big difference. Like, is today a holiday?
Today is Genealogy Day.
It'll get that. Another fun thing, like, it's integrated highly with Google Now if you haven't seen my other videos. Wake me up in 2 hours.
I will. Rest peacefully, Tyler.
I need to think of another thing for it. Google Puppies.
Okay.
It'll do that. Remind me to buy a puppy in 6 hours. Because I'm going to buy a puppy at like 2 a.m.
I'll remind you.
I wanted to set that. Play disclosure.
Playing.
And then it'll open up Spotify or whatever your default music app is, really, and then play it. It'll play a song from that. Then, from there, if I were to go to the home screen, then it'll speak the song name if you have this DJ mode enabled. And that works really kind of neat. So, like, let's try that.
Now here's Latch. Now here's White Noise.
Let me show you another fun thing. I have an NFC sticker in my car that triggers this, but I could also just say, I'm driving.
EA. Driving mode. It's dark. Make sure your lights are on auto. Please drive very safely.
So it does that, and then now in this driving mode, if someone were to
Now
text
here's
me,
White Noise.
if someone were to text me, it would automatically reply to them, unless of course you turn that off in the settings. But you can also wave your hand over the front of it now.
Now here's Stimulation. Predator Mix.
Then let me go down here, back to normal mode.
Now here's the Law of One. Food Mix. Normal.
Then it gets your location, and then you can ask it where you parked later on after it gets that. So that works really beautifully. Then, what's another couple of things I can show you? Some of these things won't make it into the final version just based on like, a lot of it is just for me, like, my banking or whatever. Or Find Me, that's if in case I lose my tablet. But, if I do push-ups, it'll track how many push-ups you've done, just for whatever reason. I've done none because I'm lazy. You can change the themes, and it looks... Let's say I want to, this blue background. Yeah, I was just tapping just below it. I'm doing it through the camera anyway. And let's say I want to reset the theme back to what it was, just defaults, and save it. And yeah, I have a lot of conversational things. People can just go in and add those really easily. It's kind of hard to think of some. Tell me a story.
I kissed my husband and daughter goodnight before I went to sleep. When I woke up, I was in a dark, padded room and the nurses told me it was just a dream. They told me that I'm not even a human.
A lot of them are pretty creepy. So, yeah, that's about it for now. I'm going to try to upload this. Probably spring break is next week, so hopefully during that time frame. And, yeah, hope you enjoyed this.